So Endgame is one of the new modes inside of Black Ops 7, and you could classify this mode as sort of an open world zombies experience, kind of, but it's also more of a little bit of DMZ. It's an interesting mode, let's just say that. Now, one thing this mode is really good for, other than the sweet ass mastery camo, is the fact that you can really farm some XP in this mode. So today I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to do it, what to do, just kind of explain it a little bit and do it as well. So we're also going to be working on the Peacekeeper, but if you guys do want to see more endgame videos from me, feel free to leave a like down below to kind of help show that you guys like to see endgame. That being said, let's do it. Want to unlock all new mastery camos like Singularity ASAP? Check out Mitch Cactus, the biggest and the most reliable name in Call of Duty. They offer instant delivery DLC codes like Monster Energy, plus lobbies delivered in under an hour. Everything is 100% safe and legit for Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. Just about the community and seen all over YouTube, Mitch Cactus has over 20,000 verified reviews and thousands of personal vouchers. Make them the go-to for all things Call of Duty and even other games like Battlefield 6. Be sure to use code SPAZEL for 5% off and check out their current Black Friday sale to earn up to 60% off for a limited time only. So this mode has a lot of ways to grind out XP. If you guys do want to max your guns out inside of Endgame, it's very easy to do. Literally, you just do a ton of contracts with your weapon, and that will alone level your... You can literally get your gun max in one game. I'm not even joking. But you have like 45 minutes of gameplay to be able to just farm zombies that entire time, right? Now, you do have to build your combat rating up. Now, the combat rating, pretty much, if you want to build it up, you can just get kills, right? You can pretty much just play, I guess you could say. You could stay in tier 1, just kill zombies, kill enemies, do contracts, right? Now, once you build it up, you kind of become more powerful. I'm kind of new to this mode. I've kind of been just grinding Genesis, to be quite honest with you guys. So I don't know too much about this mode, but I have been using it a little bit for farming XP. Now, this isn't zombies, of course, so we're not grinding gobblegums today. That will be probably later tonight, of course. But, yeah, so inside of this game mode, if you come to the edge of the map, say in all this yellow, now this is what we call Zone 3. Now, this isn't like Modern Warfare zombies, where Zone 3 was the hardest. It actually goes Zone 1, Zone 2, Zone 3, Zone 4. Zone 4 is the hardest. Now, inside of your game, whenever you come here, you're going to have a massive amount of zombies spawn in, right? Now, this is all going towards the camo grind. This is all going towards XP. But if you do see this in tier 3, you can go over there and get your gun free legendary rarity, right? So that really helps. But look at all the zombies we already have spawned in, and we can go ahead and just start shooting them, right? But dude, you get so much XP. It's absolutely mind-blowing. Coming over here, you pretty much can have infinite zombies. Now, if you want to unlock Genesis camo, they patched a lot of the methods to get a ton of kills, right? They patched the one contract. I forget what it's called. It is the this one right here, the quad core site. They patched that. You can't have infinite zombies anymore. But over here, on the edge of the map, it gets good. It definitely gets good. And you can spend literally the entire game doing this, and farming XP, and farming weapon levels, and farming camos. We can kill this Mangler real quick, or as I should say, Mauler. By the way, today we've seen Astra Malorium's, the game, kind of the trailer of it, a little bit, the cinematic, just all that good stuff is kind of going on. Tomorrow we're going to see more, of course, but it just absolutely looks so good. This year is such a good year for COD Zombies. Like, it is literally peak right now. I am so glad we have this game going, and not another year of Black Ops 6. It's looking really good. Now, could that change? 100%. That really could just completely stop, like how it did in Black Ops 6. Post-launch content is what is needed and what makes a Call of Duty, right? Launch content's good and cool, but that hype can die down very quickly if they don't keep living up to what that that launch content was. But if you guys are ever bored in zombies, say you have Infestation and you're like, man, I don't really know what to play till Astra Malorium. You want to grind a mastery camo, you want to rank up, I can guarantee you Endgame is such a fun mode once you get your combat rating up. I will be completely honest with you guys. When you don't have your combat rating and you first start your very first game, this game mode is pretty freaking boring, right? I'm not going to lie. But once you get started and once you kind of start rolling through, you're going to have a lot more fun than you actually think. At least me. I did. Here, which is a disciple. I don't know how easy we're going to be able to kill him, considering our gun doesn't even have a rarity on it. So we don't have any extra damage. But again, when you get your combat rating up, it tends to be easier. Because you kind of can pick things, and you get things that say increase your damage for your guns. Now, like MWZ, if you do die in this mode, you do lose your combat rating, I'm pretty sure. Funny enough, I've yet to die. This is my first combat rating. I've yet to crash. I've been a very lucky guy today. And the past few days, yeah, I don't think we're killing him. But you know what's good, though, about him, I guess if you get him to spawn in, is he kind of just continuously spawns zombies. So you can just continuously get a ton of kills inside of the game. Keep weapon leveling up. So we still have that Disciple. He's still spawning. We have some zombies over here. I think I've seen some. It doesn't matter. We just keep running back and forth. By the way, I have no weapon XP on at all. I have no double XP. I can actually activate some. I'm really running low. Also, if you guys didn't know, if you verify your COD account, you do get a camo, a universal camo inside of Black Ops 7, and you get a few hours of double XP, double weapon XP. Like, it actually is very much worth it. Now, unfortunately for me, my email tied to my account, I do not have access to. So I can't do that, which is kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is, right? I made this email whenever I made my COD account so long ago, and then of course, I got the Yahoo curse, and now I can't get access to it, so I can't really do things like that, but just to let you guys know, in case you can, it might just be worth it. Take the time while we're right here and kill this officer over here, or I guess you could say this bounty contract, right, if you played MWZ. Now, we don't want to die, of course, so we need to be extremely cautious. Get me out of here. Holy crap. We can kill this fella right here. My gun is not that strong against these guys, but we're going to do it because I want the weapon XP. I'm telling you, dude, the elite or the target contracts, I keep referring to like MWZ stuff, but the target contracts in this mode make weapon XP so good. So if you're trying to prestige your guns, it's also a very good method just to do it in endgame. We got to be able to sneak around. I don't have any nades. I haven't done anything really. Okay, let me just go over here. Okay, he's dead. There's another one over there. He's dead as well. Leveled up our gun again. And of course, after this match, we're going to go over like the things we earned, how many weapon levels we earned, say for our weapon. No, I went down. I got a self-revive. That is not good. We're in zone 3, man. Holy crap, what was that? Holy scamoles. Oh, that's who did it. He did it. Okay, we need to get inside. Whatever that is over there is shooting us with a launcher. There we go. Okay. We got our XP. Alright, Adrenaline Rush 2. Deal bonus damage while at low health. Swap weapons faster. We're going to go Adrenaline Rush. I'm going to keep making my way up, I guess, to this kind of edge of the map. Keep spawning in these zombies. Now, I'm pretty sure it gets real nice up here. It's kind of the best spot to go. But you can kind of just run up and down it as much as you really want throughout your entire game. I'm pretty sure, again, guys, I'm new at this mode, right? I don't know the ins and outs too much. I know a little bit. I played it. I'm grinding Genesis right now. But I'm pretty sure this is the best way to farm the critical kills for the base camo challenges, which you only need 250 elim critical kills for your camos. I'm already at over 100 for this game. Okay, so I'm already almost halfway done with this. We can just keep coming over here. Train all these guys up. It's just like regular zombies. Keep training them up. They are called a little bit, you know, weird things. Like instead of Mangler, it's a Mauler. Instead of a zombie, it's called Fear. Right? But still, same rules apply. Don't let them eat you. You don't want to become zombie dinner. There's 100 crits. I guess I was a little bit wrong. But now we are here. We can kill this Mimic. He is actually called a shifter, which is a pretty interesting term for this mode. Endgame's actually pretty popular right now. A lot of people are playing it. A lot of people are trying to grind Genesis. I definitely am going to grind this camo as much as I can because I do want it. I forget the name of the camo, but it's the one before Genesis. It's like a purple. It kind of gives me vibes of like an iridescent ranked camo or something, right? Like the colors of iridescent. So I definitely really like that one. I kind of might like it more than Genesis, but to be fair, I've seen very few people use Genesis camo in multiplayer or in zombies. I've just seen it with the colors of the actual endgame map. So that does change things, right? Like Infestation looks a little bit different inside of endgame rather than it did over on zombies or over on multiplayer. Here's where we're at on the map, guys, all the way up here in the top left. We can just keep working our way down. Keep kind of running around. We got another shifter right here. Just keep shredding him. And of course, you'll have your different camo challenges as well. But pretty much the strategy is to just go up this kind of end of the map. Just keep farming these kills. There's another weapon level, which that's like my 4th weapon level this game, and we're not leveling up some small level 1, dude. We're on level 45 with the Peacekeeper. So we've earned our weapon XP. We have earned a lot of it, actually. There's another camo. I do recommend camo grinding whenever you're trying to XP farm in this, just because that XP does add up over time. Okay, so we got Point Blank 3, deal more damage with weapons at point blank range. Explosive Resistance 3, reduce damage taken from explosives, fully upgrade for immunity to your own explosives. We're gonna go ahead and go with that because I unfortunately tend to throw a grenade right at my feet every single time I go to throw a grenade. So, yeah, that's a problem. So that thing might end up just saving my life half the time. Saving my combat rating, matter of fact. So the area we're in, a lot of zombies spawn in this area. We are right here on the map, kind of all the way up at the north side, at the top, a little bit over. But you can kind of just keep making your way up this line. You're just going to kind of keep spawning them in, of course. Now again, remember, you kind of got to play a little bit before you can do this. You kind of got to get your combat rating up a little bit. The game tells you what combat rating you need to be. It doesn't take long. It really doesn't. I maybe got to 20 in like 30 minutes, right? Which is pretty good. You don't need to be 48 to do this, I don't think. You can be a little bit lower, of course. But we can head all the way down here and see if we can get any fear to spawn in. I hear them. If you got your audio up, you'll be able to hear them a lot because they're kind of just spawning in the area. And they just respawn. We can just keep killing these guys. We got the toxic zombies from over on Shattered Veil. They have made a return in this mode. So all the zombies we already have right here. We got all these guys spawning in. Okay, we haven't been in this game for long. Look at how many kills we got right here. Just for our guns. Now, I've done a lot of the camo grinding methods in this mode, and I definitely love this one, because it doesn't really require you to do a contract. It doesn't really... Max weapon level. There we go. Easy peasy. That is going to be Prestige 2 for this thing. Unfortunately, I could really care less for the Mastery camo for this, the Afterlife, because we had it in Black Ops 6, you know. I'm not necessarily trying to get this thing max level for the Master Prestige camo. I'm more so just using it for the camo grind today. But hey, we got it max. That's what matters. Zombie, please die. Okay. Can head back around up here. Keep looking for fear. Keep letting them spawn in, kinda. Just kind of keep moving around the area. It's pretty simple. Pretty simple stuff. It doesn't really require too much effort. But I mean, hey, man, if you find yourself a disciple, it's definitely not a bad thing because they just keep spawning in enemies. So you can almost use that as like its own little farm. Now, of course, if you do run away, he will just despawn. But you'll find him again. Don't you worry. You're definitely going to find him inside of the game. I'm trying to get to this 250 critical kills with this thing in this game, which really shouldn't be hard. We're probably already at close to 150, I can imagine. Let me see. Do I see any fear hanging around? We, of course, have this disciple, but if I can spawn some more in, that would be nice. Got a few right here. We can run back behind us. There's another zombie. We got stunned by the disciple. But yeah, if you guys do want to see more Endgame here on the channel, definitely leave a like on this video. If you guys want to see more XP farms for Endgame, maybe me actually just playing Endgame and not really going for certain things. But it's going to be hard because I am just a camo grinder, pretty much. I love grinding camos. Such a fun thing inside of Call of Duty to do. Hey, we just leveled up. Automatically regenerate 1 armor plate. That's going to be armor regen level 3. Which is kind of huge. Then we have diving and sliding triggers and explosion. I don't know if we need that necessarily. I'd rather have the armor regen, to be quite honest. Kind of save my butt some days. Okay, we can hop back down here. Disciple spawned in some more enemies. Just a few. But no big deal. There we go. Those guys are dead. Okay, we can just keep hightailing it around here. We got more zombies just spawned in right over here. The Disciple's spawning in more enemies as well as we speak. And one thing that's interesting about this mode is, dude, it's pretty easy not to die to zombies. At least like the operators that shoot, they can definitely kill you fairly fast, so you gotta be careful about that. But the zombies? No. It's a fairly simple process for sure. It's definitely not like normal round base where you can get hit and die. Especially once you kind of get going and you get your combat rating going. It's pretty easy. We got a mangler down there, ton of zombies down there. We got a mangler here, ton of zombies over here as well. So, pretty much in this area, you can just literally move around and you'll find zombies. Like that dude's over there grinding as well. But it's definitely a very good camo grind, very good XP grind, and a very good weapon leveling grind. So if you are like me and you're trying to max every gun inside of Call of Duty Black Ops 7, this can be your ticket. At least for a good start, I would say. Of course, you can play any mode, level it up decently fast. But I sometimes look at strategies a little bit more than certain things like speed. You know, because sometimes I don't really want to play an intense match of Nuketown. Or we're sweating. You know, sometimes I just want to chill, watch a movie while I'm playing, right? And this kind of gives you that opportunity to do so. It's not super, super crazy. It's not super sweaty. Obviously, you're fighting bots. So that kind of adds up in the end, dude. When it comes time to put the controller down, you don't really feel that stressed out. Whereas Nuketown, oh boy, that's a story for another time. Keep grabbing these headshots. I think we got the 200 camo already. I've missed quite a bit of headshots, I will say. So we definitely could have it already, but we don't. It's okay, because I'm trying to camo or XP farm. I am level 27 right now, and I started this game I was 26. Should probably be able to hit 28. Now, mind you, there's no double XP on. So I'm not going to show you guys XP gained with double XP, right? Because that would be false. That wouldn't be the true XP we earned. Here's Fear up here. We can go ahead and shoot them. It's so weird calling them Fear instead of just zombies. I pretty much call them zombies, I'm not going to lie. I don't think I'm going to use the endgame wording. But it is what it is, right? There's another reticle thing unlocked. Also, masteries, right? You can do calling cards. So that's going to help your XP grind. There's 250 crits. And then I know one camo is 10 kills without reloading with this thing. So we can work on that. There's level 28. Nice. Love to see it. I don't know if we got 10 kills there without reloading. And sometimes that's a little bit easier in these smaller threat zones where you kill the zombies extremely fast. I'm not saying we don't kill them fast here. But as you start out inside of Endgame and start slowly working your way up through the actual levels of combat rating, you'll notice things get a lot easier than they were at first. For sure. And we do have some sliding kills that we got to do as well. But those are a little bugged sometimes. Sometimes, like, sliding will count, but then sometimes it won't. And you have to, like, wall jump, which can obviously be a pain over here. Unless we wall jump off a tree. Okay, that Disciple's there. I think we should probably just head back over this way. Let me grab that blue thing. Armor plate increase. Ooh, we're definitely doing that. Need as many plates as we can possibly have. So 3. Keep us alive a little bit longer. Inside of Old Avalon. We've been in this game for quite some time. I don't know when we're gonna dip. To be quite honest with you guys, I don't know. But I just want to have a little bit of fun, level up a little bit, get some good old camos unlocked, kind of make a little bit of progress on the Peacekeeper to Genesis, of course. I don't know if that was 10. It's hard to get 10, man, when you're in this zone. At least without a rarity. Like, if we went into the high threat zone and just put this at Legendary. Now, when you first start, not every game's going to have this. Somebody has to do it in Tier 3, or in Tier 4, I should say, for that to be unlocked for everybody. But whenever you do it, please remember, you only can do it for one gun once a game, I'm pretty sure. I haven't been able to do it for 2 guns. So, take that into consideration when you do it. Don't do it with a gun you're literally a minute away from getting gold, right? Do it with something you still got to grind the headshots for. etc., etc. Okay. There we go. Those guys are dead. Keep grabbing these blue things. That's pretty much power. So that's going to help your combat rating, of course. I'm definitely excited to see what they do with Endgame, though, as this mode is pretty interesting. It's pretty cool. It's kind of confusing. I haven't played the campaign, and honestly, I don't plan on playing it. But at least they made this available to everybody. So yeah, you no longer have to beat the campaign in order to play this mode. You can literally just play it whenever the hell you want. It's unlocked for everybody in campaign. They made that change Friday, if you guys did not catch it. But yeah, you pretty much just come to this area of the map, of course, and just kind of run around. Keep killing everything. Pretty easy. You'll find other people doing it in some of your games, right? You can do it with a full squad, or you can be in a full squad. Maybe they'll come revive you if you die. But again, please remember that you do need to kind of go through a few combat ratings. At least to level 20. I would just recommend playing a first starter match and just do contracts. Get your gear going. Get started. You'll do it fairly fast, I must say. Like I think max combat rating is 60. And we're going through quite a bit of them. Quite a bit of the levels already this game. So we're at like the highest points of leveling. And it's going pretty fast, right? It definitely doesn't take long. You just can't die. You can go down, but you cannot fully die. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Again, I haven't died yet. So that's something I have no actual clue about. I haven't really looked in too much like Endgame as a whole game mode. I honestly, not even lying, guys, have just been doing like these type of farms for XP and camo grinding. I haven't looked into the boss. I know there's a boss that you fight in the final zone that gives you freaking operator skins. It's cool. I'm going to definitely do that, but right now my time has been put towards this freaking Genesis camo. Then I'm going to unlock Singularity, I think. I think Singularity is probably the worst looking of the three. I'm still going to unlock it because it's really cool and I really like it and it's really nice, but I just think Genesis and stuff looks maybe a little bit better. Okay, there's some more kills. We got some ammo, of course. We can kind of just go up here for a second. Anything, nothing spawned in yet. Okay, so what we're going to do is we can just hop down. We can just use our wingsuit. See if anything spawned in. Kind of just keep rotating around. I hear them. I hear fear. I heard one yell. Hello? Oh, here they are. Sometimes they're a little bit hard to see. And you don't have to worry about ammo. You pretty much, honestly, have infinite ammo in this mode. You don't really got to worry. Every single most of the enemies drop ammo, and they drop a good amount of ammo. So you don't got to worry about that. Okay, so let's do Fast Weapon Swap 3. Yeah, I haven't really paid too much attention to, like, the tracks you can pick and everything. But, yeah, again, I've just been camo grinding this mode. I haven't looked into too much of it. So hopefully my explanation of it a little bit helps for the camo grinding aspect. Okay, we can head back over here. And then I think here probably in like 2 more minutes we'll just exfil and we'll get out of here and we'll see what we earned through this game. So for the newbies out there who haven't played Endgame, exfil's fairly simple sometimes. You have to kill a certain amount of zombies, and then once you reach that goal of zombies killed, you then have to kill an elite, which obviously is dependent on the zone, the damage it takes to kill him, or the health it has, whatever. But it isn't that hard. It is pretty easy to do it. I mean, look, if you played Black Ops 7 Zombies, you played Black Ops 6 Zombies, you'll have no problem in this mode. If you played MWZ, if you played DMZ, you'll have no problem in this mode. This mode isn't that hard if you know what power level you kind of need to be in certain areas. Now, if you start out at combat rating level 1, and you're like, oh, I'm going to go to tier 4, and I'm going to kill zombies in tier 4. Good luck. Good luck, man. So please, guys, don't try and rush into getting into the high threats. Definitely level up your combat rating first. Then you can start a little bit of these XP farms. But again, it doesn't take long to max or to get your combat rating high. You just got to kill enemies and complete contracts. It is simple. It is not hard. Okay, we just got this elite. We can just shred him. Pretty much a red elite from Black Ops 6, I guess you could call it. A little bit of time. the Cradle Champion. Now, of course, if your weapon's a little bit better than the Peacekeeper, it's going to deal more damage to him. Right? We got 3.5 minutes to do this. But we should be able to take him out fairly simple in Exfil and get our XP going. And boom, there he is. He's dead. Okay, we can grab our loot. So say if we want to Exfil with this pistol, we can just take it. It's epic rarity, so next game we'll start with the Coda 9 with epic rarity as well as our starting loadout as well. So we can camo grind this next game, but it's going to be even stronger than this because, again, it's epic rarity. But here we go. We're Exfilling. So now what we can do is we can go check out our XP and see what we earned. If we had a weapon that wasn't close to max, we definitely could have earned way more XP because we would have earned more weapon levels. Okay, so let's see. 26, bam, 27. Probably ranked up all the way, yup. Okay. 29. Okay, so we hit 29, 46,000 XP. Definitely did not take long to go through that match. But again, we would have earned more if we were using a weapon that wasn't already close to being max inside of the game. But it's definitely a fairly easy game mode to grind out XP. It's a fairly easy game mode to max your weapons out. It's absolutely nuts. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm out. Have a good one. Peace.